Alright guys, your top flight attorney here again, continuing with the Vawa video. Alright, hey, I'm trying to make a video here. I mean, no respect. Okay, I guess I don't know what they call them, don't laugh at me, pelicans. That's my best guess. I don't respect the top flight attorney. Moving on. Number 7 on the list of requirements for VAWA. Number 7 is citizenship. Citizenship status of the abuser. To qualify for VAWA, the abuser spouse, the abuser child, the abuser spouse, child, parent must be a U.S. citizen. The abuser, child, spouse, parent must be a U.S. citizen or a U.S. permanent resident. That's number 7. Citizenship status of the abuser. You may potentially still qualify for VAWA if you file the VAWA petition within 2 years of the abusive U.S. citizen or permanent resident. Residence is loss of status. If their loss of status was related to an instance of domestic violence. That just follows from the fact that one, they have to be a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, but if at some point they lost their status, you can still file using their U.S. citizenships or lawful permanent residency status as long as you file within 2 years of them losing that status. Going on to number 8, must have suffered abuse. Now that's the basic premise of VAWA. It is to protect people that have suffered abuse from U.S. citizen or permanent resident, spouses, parents, or children. And one of the requirements, it follows that you as a petitioner or the immigrant must have suffered abuse, and not only should you have suffered abuse, the abuse must have come from the U.S. citizen or permanent resident. In order to qualify for VAWA, you must have suffered abuse at the hands of the U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, spouse, or parent. In cases where the VAWA petition is a parent of petitioner, is a parent of the abusive U.S. citizen child, you must show that you suffered abuse at the hands of the U.S. citizen child. To demonstrate that you have been abused, you must show that you have been battered or that you were the subject of extreme cruelty. Now we'll come to that later. You must show that you have been battered. That suggests physical violence. However, extreme cruelty does not require any physical contact. But we'll expound on that in a moment. Abuse is also defined by the regulations to be any act or threatened act of violence, and it includes psychological abuse, rape, incest, and forced prostitution, along the lines of what I just mentioned. Alright, number 9 is good moral character, but my arm is killing me, so I think I will take a break here and continue the video in a moment.